husband Al and I grew up in Hell's Kitchen. North of 42nd Street was Irish, south was all Italian. When I first met Al, I fell in love with his Italian ways. Do you know my father hit me for going out with him? And when he hit me harder, I eloped. We were such a hot couple, we couldn't keep our hands off each other. Then we got married, and that's when one of those Sicilian relatives of his put a curse on me. Malocchio, the evil eye. My husband had 2 nervous breakdowns on the job. He was a pole man with the phone company. He was afraid of heights. He became very eccentric. His body was always hot, and his feet were always cold. So he'd sleep in the nude, but with his shoes on. When he knew how sick he was getting, he said to me, "Tess, you're still a young woman. You'll find somebody else." But I didn't want to go out with other men after he died. Well, my daughter was only 15 on what I made. I couldn't afford to send her to college. So after a year or so, I said, "Let me try." What a mistake. Oh. I met this guy at a church supper. He wanted to go out with me. I told him I wasn't interested in sex. He told me his sexual parts were shot off in the war. I said to myself, this might work out. On our 3rd date, we go to a movie. He says to me, "Hey, look at this." I turn around. He's holding the biggest Jack Fazuli I ever saw in my life. He says, "It's a miracle. My love for you has made it grow back, and it's bigger than before." I said to him, "What do you think, I'm stupid? Here's another miracle." And I poured my hot coffee on his Jack Fazuli. And I said, "See? Now it's smaller than before."
But now I have visited you, I have to admit that I too believe that the 3 of you are having,
What?
a menage a trois.
How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you? What's a menage a trois?
2 women in bed with the same man.
Who, us? Are you crazy? You're disgusting. Get out. Take a walk.
Take your dirty mind and leave, holy man.
There have been corroborating eyewitness accounts of your intimate behavior with the said perpetrator, Mr. Paolucci. Someone from Tahiti Avenue saw the aforementioned Mr. Paolucci in the shallow end of the pool, fondling Mrs. LaRufa's bare tush area under her bathing suit, frontal and rear. And wait just a moment, wait. And a resident of Samoa Drive observed him squeezing Mrs. Saperstein's exposed bare bosom behind the Coke machine by the shuffleboard court. Here are the signed affidavits.